Today we're going to look at the final blaster sent in from Impact 498. And I'm going to have to say, I feel like we saved the best for last. This right here is the Impact 498 Dragonfly. We're going to take a look at the Dragonfly and see what's different, what's going on here. Many of you who watch the DrFlux channel probably already recognize this because it looks exactly like the lightning bug. But I can tell you, this thing has a secret. This is not no lightning bug, this is a Dragonfly. So let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So the Dragonfly by Impact 498, really cool looking blaster. This is essentially the lightning bug on full auto. So really cool. It has a in-strike attachment point. Oh, it's a little tight. Try to pull that off. So this right here is a worker stock, and on here is a single point sling, which I really like with these tight full auto builds. Down here we have Talon mag compatible. A little bit sticky. Can't really drop that mag too much, but that's fine. On here we can see we're using a cut down waffle dart. These darts are a little bit different than your Adventure Force waffle darts. They're a little bit thicker, I'm finding, but they perform really well, and Impact 498 recommends using them for these blasters. Inside here you can see that these are 3D printed flywheels, and take note that this whole blaster is printed in PETG, so it's going to be very good in the heat. Has much better thermal properties, so maybe if you accidentally leave it in a hot car, it's not going to melt or warp on you. Also, we can see I have a cheap, just a cheap airsoft sight up here. I just wanted to show that, you do have a little bit of Picatinny up here, and with the in-strike attachment point, that's pretty much all the tactical stuff you can add to here. I would like to see a side Picatinny mounted rail, on each side. That'd be pretty cool. And also, I'd like to see some type of barrel attachments on these. I think I talked about that with the lightning bug, but overall, it's a really good, compact, full auto design. Let's let her rip real quick. There's just a cloud of foam in front of me. I can see little particles flying around. Really cool, super powerful. Let's grab some chronograph readings and then also check out its accuracy at 30 feet. All right, this blaster has a pretty fast fire rate, so I'm going to try to pop off one shot at a time. We'll see how successful I am at that. Let's go. Oh, 140. Just had to let that rev down. So 147 dupe. Wow, that is extremely good. Let's see if we can keep rolling with this. All right, we gotta talk about that. That is, wow. So that's a very responsive trigger pull. You can really just snap off 2-3 shots. It almost feels like it has a burst fire. Wow, super consistent. Those chronograph numbers were really good considering what we got here for the price point for what we have. That was really amazing. Super good performance. We'll see how accurate it is at 30 feet. All right, we're set up at 30 feet here. I'm just gonna dump a mag real quick and see what it looks like. Yeah, so for a flywheeler, basically full auto build, wow, that is very accurate. You can see how, I didn't even really have to aim. I basically fired that first shot and just kind of let it down onto the bullseye and tagged the bullseye a couple times. Really amazing. This is going to be just truly a really cool blaster to play with. I haven't played with this one yet. I played with the Firefly and had really good results, so can't wait to get this to a game. So you can quickly see why I'm such a huge fan of the Dragonfly. This thing is just a blast. I would actually put this above like the Worker Phoenix 1.0, the original Worker Phoenix. I think this is way better. As far as the latest and greatest Worker Phoenix, I don't know if I'd put this above it. I don't know, it's close, it's close. For the price point, this thing is really competitively priced. So if you'd like to pick up one of these, and also special thanks to Impact 498 for sending this in for review, I will leave a link in the description. This is just one of those blasters that, maybe if you don't know what exactly you want to bring to a war, just kind of throw that underneath you. Run whatever, but you just got this crazy good thing right at your side. And that's why I just love. I like to have stuff that's like, if I have a good, like, accurate springer, I'd like to carry like something on the side that's like a full auto, you know, dart hose that I can just kind of be like, oh, you know. So that's why I like this type of stuff. I think I'd actually carry this more minimized. So no stock, no sight or anything. Maybe just figure out how to attach a sling point on here and just leave it like under my arm. Call it good. Impact 498 also include these short little mags. These things are really cool. I would like to get a few of them, maybe more for the single fire stuff like the Firefly. It's really great, but maybe not for full auto. Unless you operate under the mentality of one mag, one tag, those would actually be pretty cool. You just got a bunch of them, slap it in there, bah, mag, you know, just throws mag real quick, throw a new one in. It's almost like a shotgun at that point. If you haven't done so already, I highly recommend checking out these other two videos where I reviewed the Lightning Bug and also the Raptor. And the Raptor is truly a monster of a blaster. For those of you who have not seen any of the Impact 498 blasters, let me just run down a little recap. These are printed in PETG. The flywheels in here are actually 3D printed. This form factor you see is exactly the same as the Lightning Bug. So pretty much the same, you know, gripes and pros and cons I've had with the other design. Real quick, you know, you got a little bit of crowding here. I just wish this was a little bit longer, just a tad, and it would be perfect. And of course, you know, some of the front end blockiness of this, I wish this was kind of a little bit more work done so that I could easily grab something here. Right now, these corners kind of just jab into my hand. It's not super comfortable. So that was my only real complaints with this actual design and look. In closing though, these blasters never cease to amaze me because they are truly different than anything that's out there right now. Impact 498 has really figured out 3D printed flywheels and super high performance. I mean, I'm just really taken back about the performance of these things. Well, I'm DrFlux. I want to thank you for watching today's video. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you can see when we make new content. Once again, be safe and happy foam flinging. Oh, you're still here? Okay, well, if you got this far and you're not subscribed, make sure to do so. It helps the channel tremendously. And while you're here, check out this video. You might like it.